speed up this?
We just have... No, you're good.
Oh yeah, we gotta...
We just have cursed... I started.
Okay.
We just have cursed baby audio.
It's gonna make me cry.
It is sad.
Baby audio.
It won't be dead.
No, it won't.
Shout out to Rob for making me on time.
Dawson, your elbow is right next to it, just so you know. I can move it somewhere else after I get my seat buckled in.
Hopefully the skinwalker is the mom and the skinwalker is gonna go back and raise that baby now.
Are we taking side streets?
I don't fucking know, man.
Oh, wait, where are we going?
All the way to fucking downtown ASU.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
We're not going to Bofa?
No, we're not going to fucking Bofa. We
Damn.
gotta at least try this pilgrimage once. Just to see
how god-awful
how god-awful it is. He's gonna call me in like 10 minutes and be like, where the fuck did you go? I'm sorry, Austin.
I'm part of the cool kids.
I don't like deceiving you. Alright, we're gonna have to think of something else here.
just
You're gonna
put it
have to,
there.
I can hold it.
Just move your keys and put
Well,
it there.
Okay, yeah. I mean, then their audio might be bad.
I can hold it.
When has that been a problem?
Yeah, when has that been
You
a
guys are
problem?
just gonna have to speak up. We'll put it
I
in
have the
stuff.
mic right
Give me-
here.
No, give me the fucking phone!
It's in the middle of all of us!
Where is it?
It's right there.
We're in a school zone. It's fine.
Yeah, that's not gonna block our audio at all. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That was sarcastic.
That was some heavy sarcasm.
Okay, then fucking hold it!
Dude, you get some great fuel economy in this thing.
That's alright. I need to get an oil change really bad.
Alright. So.
We're jumping right into it?
Oh my god. Oh my god, never mind. I don't want to drive with you anymore.
What?
Why?
Fine.
He's better than my mom.
There's nobody out here.
Yeah, that too.
It's fine.
I'm the DM, so I get to kick back, right? Is
What
that how that
happened
works?
to D&D last week?
Heist.
Well, yeah. Wow, way to sum it up. All right, open the door, close them again, people. We made it to Dutch. So what happened? Thilton woke up and noticed his most shiny of rocks was gone.
My jewel was stolen.
My jewel! Not the smoker thing, kids. An actual
No.
gem.
Canonically, it's a jewel now.
No. No. Not in my world.
Not my world. No smoking in my world.
God, no. Only pipe weed.
So that happened, and then Ricky explained how to pronounce her name.
Ask Ellen. No.
Askelin.
Askelin.
That's how I remembered it was
It's-
Ask Ellen.
It's Askeladd, but with an N.
You say that, I still don't know what you're saying is the problem.
Who's Askeladd?
He's a fictional Norse character.
Oh, okay.
That's how I know it.
I guess I do remember Ithilden by thinking it's Isildur, but like Elven.
Fair.
Although we did find Ithilden when you were reading the other day. It's like,
It's
Yeah.
literally the name for Moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I based it off of it.
because Kaylee was like, oh no, I've heard that name before. I've read it somewhere before.
And then I was rereading Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's literally what they call the writing on the doors to Minas Tirith. Not Minas Tirith. What am I talking about?
The dwarf one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moria.
Moria.
His name, if translated, is Moonlight Holy Blood.
Hell yeah.
Moonlight Holy Blood. Let's freaking
The
go.
edgiest hedgehog name.
The Edgehog, if you will.
Damn. So Ithilden called Askelin, and Askelin called in her most ragtag group of people, which was
Which
3
they
Valley
would
girls.
bitterly regret.
And their oddly old companion, and babysitter.
Well, because how old's Kasha?
Kasha's 19.
How old? Oh my God. How old is Vela?
18.
18. Okay. I'm pretty sure Kiki's 26.
Just inexplicably.
She's young at heart.
26 in monkey years is like nothing.
Monkeys live
She's
forever.
like 12.
And then you're hanging out with Aetherian, who's like 40.
He's not 40.
I think he said he's like
He should
late
be
30s.
Yeah,
If he's not 40, he's a coward.
He's in the 30s. I
If he's
don't know.
not 40,
I don't know
he's a
what the range is, but he's in the 30s.
Okay.
We'll have to ask him.
But yeah, just inexplicably hanging out with these teenagers. I mean, there is a reason for it. You got a whole backstory, but we're here for a good time. fun times. And stealing shit from rich elves seems like a good time, so we take the job.
Yeah, so Askelin was she talked around and got the dirt and shoveled the dirt and listened to the dirt on the street and was able to find out that what was his name? Vanor took the shiny rock.
You named him.
Yeah, I did. It was very last second. Vanor took the gem and is going to show it off because he's like the richest elf and he just wants to have a nice little prince flex on the rest of his noble elf neighbors. And then also sent like an invitation with a middle finger on it to a Thildin to show up.
Very bold, I might say.
Oh, absolutely. He wants a Thildin to just break in a social setting so everyone just thinks that he's like out of his fucking mind.
They want to put him in a home.
Yes.
Send him across to the Grey Haven.
I hope he regretted that.
You put him in his place, but we'll get there.
So the plan originally, there were two.
Was there ever a
invitations.
plan?
Yeah, there was a plan. There was
You
absolutely
keep saying
a plan.
that.
Hey,
There were multiple plans and none of them were good.
we adapted. So the two elves had invitations and +2s conveniently, and we decided to ignore that. And we decided we're going to show up early and try to get in with the band. And then originally we were like, okay, so we'll show up an hour late. We know when the band's going to show up. We'll show up an hour after the band, which is still an hour before everybody else gets there, and we'll scope the place out. But then what happened was, as we got there and we're scoping out the band, a Thurian makes just the worst stealth check, and of course is immediately like spotted by guards. The guard's like, hey, what are you doing? And then we have to like
I
Drop
this.
something.
drop something, and then he spots all of us, and we're like, we're nothing. We're not doing anything. And then we send Vela to go do her thing.
We're not doing anything suspicious.
Nothing suspicious at all. Vela, go seduce him.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. I don't remember what I rolled. Oh, I used
You
my
cast a spell,
my
right?
only level 4 spell.
Oh my god.
Nixie's lure, which if it succeeds, makes him fascinated with me. Which is just a really fancy way of saying I seduced him with a spell.
With a spell. Magically seduced.
Yeah.
And then he led you to a room, and then we all went in the room, and we're like, now we gotta.
Yeah, because she was like, I can't remember what you said, but basically it was along the lines of like, hey, take me now. And then the guy was like, oh, there's a guest bedroom not too far from here. Meet me there.
Oh, what am I doing?
I've done
What
it
are you
before.
doing?
Don't
It
worry
did
about
just turn green.
Yeah, I looked at it being red, and then I looked forward and was listening to what you were saying,
No.
and not paying attention.
And so he went into the room, and then Vela stepped in, and he's like, nice, all right. And then Kasha stepped in, and he's like, okay. And then Kiki and Aetherian and Askelin and not Askelin.
No, it was just us 4.
Yeah. I think he was down up until the monkey and the old man. And then he's like, all right.
Again, not old,
He's old to us. He's ancient.
I suppose.
He's like
God,
twice your
can you
age.
imagine living to like 25, much less 40? Ew.
It's like
Okay, we're back.
So the guard was down up until he saw middle-aged man and monkey girl step in.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very slow.
oh, it's because it's one lane.
Nice. Go to. Oh yeah. So Kiki was like, "Oh yeah, I can massage you," and then so Vela was like, "Strip," and
She was like, take off your clothes.
take off your clothes, please.
And then Kiki said, to your comfort level, and he
To
was
your
like, so
comfort
nude,
level.
so completely naked. That is a choice I made myself.
Yes, because he was still under the impression that like
He was getting it.
things were gonna get down, and so
There might be some like weird audience factor going on, but he was pretty sure he was.
He was
getting
into it.
yeah.
He'll try anything once.
He's a very lonely elf. It's been a dry spell for 400 years.
He was on the clock, man. Like, he was
400 years, he's down.
He's down
Quite literally his entire life.
down fucking
Down immortal.
down forever.
Down forever. So Kiki basically used flurry of blows on him to knock him out. Rolled in at one on one of them, and so Kasha, she was basically prepped to do a non-lethal sneak attack, but basically while Kasha was leaned in, one of the elbows that Kiki was throwing back accidentally caught her in the nose.
Thankfully, it didn't break. Otherwise, God knows what I'd do.
Yeah, somebody would have to set that again.
Oh God, give me a medicine check.
I'm not walking around with.
That's
a
another
broken
nat one
nose.
DM. Oh no, it's sideways now.
You don't have a nose anymore.
Locks herself in the burnt out fucking apartment for like a week while it heals. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Don't think it, don't say it. So, you guys knocked him out, tied him up, and like, I think you put a pillow over him.
We were very torn between leaving him with underwear on and then leaving a pillow, and I think a pillow was what it had to be, covering up his modesty. The dude
Was it the
rolled
pillow or the
negative.
sheets?
No,
It was a pillow.
Okay.
How did we tie this guy up? Because in my head he was like hog-tied, at which point he would be like
Belly down.
belly down, so there wouldn't need to be a pillow there.
I thought we tied it up to make it look like he had a romantic encounter. So maybe not hog-tied, but like
I was
bed-tied.
like, depends on the encounter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Where did we learn to tie people up like that? Who's teaching these fucking girls these things? What's going on there?
We're just figuring
Well, Kasha
it out.
had the knot.
Don't say it like that. I had ropes, okay?
Full-blown aneurysm. Holy shit.
Kasha had the rope,
I had
tied
ropes.
the knot. That's what I meant.
Actually, Bella was the one who did it because her
You
Oh.
tried. and
Escape
you weren't-
artist.
Yours wasn't very high, so I...
No, it was high. Yours was just higher.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, mine was like 4 higher than yours.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still, begs the question, where are they learning these things? What?
Aetherian, because he had to tie up war prisoners.
Aetherian is not teaching us that. I think we're just making it up as we go.
Well, it's like a classic
we
thief
found some
thing.
books, and we learned how to read.
Yeah.
We learned how to read.
We're all literate.
It's like a classic thief thing where like you point in the sky and then you tie the dude's shoelaces. Like it's like that, but like on steroids. You know?
I'm
Sure.
confused.
Like if you guys had handcuffs, that'd look suspicious. But if you have
We need to
rope,
get some handcuffs.
We need to get handcuffs.
but if you have rope, then that's not suspicious. So if you like tie a dude up, then that's fine. No one can track you down. That rope is unregistered.
The handcuffs are registered?
Yeah.
They got a serial number.
Yeah. Blacksmith has to stamp that in.
You can look that shit up in a database.
It's just a big book.
So after that dude was tied up, we exited into the party. I think we waited long enough that the party was just happening by the time we emerged.
Yes.
So we were all in our party gear. But before we exited, I'm pretty sure Askelin showed up and started like actually canvassing the place, doing everything we were supposed to do, but just didn't.
Yes. So Askelin, did Askelin?
Yeah, 'cause
Philbin
we showed up like
Philbin
2
showed up
hours
later,
early.
right?
We showed up like 2 hours early because we were gonna go in with the band and then decided, fuck that, we're gonna trap this dude in this room and just hang out.
Yes. The party was to start at sunset, and you guys showed up 2 hours earlier from that. So like 5 o'clock sunset at like 7 o'clock.
And then didn't you like have to? You showed up like at the band and then had to wait an hour.
No, we
because
were
you got
going to wait an
spotted?
hour, but then Aetherian fucked up his stealth roll, so we were just like, oh, we'll find out. We're found, and we might as well just try to go in right now.
Yeah, that's what happened. He fucked up his stealth roll. I'm like, hold on, let me handle this. This happens,
We got this.
Let me handle
happens
this.
all the time.
This happens all the
The
time.
dude's got heavy plate armor on. We're not ever going to be stealthy around him.
So, Askelin shows up, and there are 3 elves who are taking portraits at the start, or at the front gate. And so she's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. She shows her invitation, gets her portrait done real quick. It's like, okay, it's not that good, but it's okay. Like, you can tell it's her. And then she goes in, does start casing the joint. I think, did she look for you guys first, or did she look at, like, the prize room first?
I think because you guys all met up at the fountain, didn't you?
Eventually. She initially went to go where the band was in, like, the main
and
ballroom.
I didn't see anyone
Yeah, because she was like, that's where you guys were supposed to be.
because it was all closed off.
Right, and then I think on her way back is when she met you guys at the fountain. So I think she went to check out, like, the trophy rooms first. And the first room, she was able to identify everything. and it was like a magic ring, a magic belt, like a couple of different skulls, including like a Belrog skull.
Well, she got a 1 on the first room and then a 20 on the second room.
Yeah.
Yes. So she was able to like completely identify everything in that first room. And like the second room, it just was like, oh yeah, that's like a useless stick to you, and like just pile of slime over
Orc
there.
skin and like a belt.
Oh yeah.
Like a weird, just absolutely useless items on display here. And then she stood at the fountain and was just sort of like chilling out.
Mhm.
And then there were like three younger lads, only like 150, all tuning up their violins and like getting ready to play next to the fountain. And then I think that's when you ladies like joined up with
The
Askelin.
thieves. Yeah, because then Bella saw that somebody was about to play violin, and she was
No,
like, "I know."
they were already playing at
Yeah,
that
and
point.
they were
I'm
like,
like,
no,
you
no, no.
fucking suck.
And so then you showed up and just immediately dominated them.
Rolled like really, really high performance.
Like a 43.
Yeah, just casually.
You started gathering like everybody's attention towards you. Bosa.
Bofa?
You got a fucking drive-through?
So then after that happened, I think everybody kind of took turns.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Yeah.
because you and Kiki hung out at the, like, Ramada area for a while playing tunes.
yeah.
I went with Athurian to go check out the,
Yeah, we can pick up Ricky.
Other
It's literally
places.
Right here.
Get in.
I beat somebody, a drunk dude, very quickly at fencing.
Oh
The
yeah.
drunk dude.
Yeah, I just immediately knocked him out on his ass. That was fun.
Ithilden showed up like half an hour after Askelin.
Fashionably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fashionably late. You were a little suspicious about like the portrait thing, I think.
I didn't want him I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of
Yeah,
having my picture.
I was gonna say he was definitely gonna hang that shit like over the gem or
Yeah.
something in his gallery. That's fully what I anticipated as well.
And so I think that they came out with like a decently rough one. They're like, you could probably identify as you if you were standing right next to it, but none other time, so not even that good. And then I think Askelin met up with you immediately and was like, hey, yeah, these are the rooms.
It's not there. Yeah.
And then you checked for yourself and you're like, damn.
Well, I think I went to the archery first and then started canvassing it.
Oh, yeah, because they were like, oh, hey, if you have weapons, please surrender them. Askelin didn't have any because sorceress.
Sorcerer.
And then,
We didn't because we broke in.
yeah. And then you gave up your sword.
Which was like 80 gold.
Yeah, did you ever get that back?
No.
Just booked it at the
I also
end.
had enchanted arrows that I'm not getting back either, but
It's fine.
yeah. They weren't expensive. I think they were like the redirection ones, so they were like a level 1. They're not bad. But I do want to say I think I rolled like a 14 once, and the entire time that session I did not roll higher than a 10.
Wow.
Oh my
You still
God.
did pretty well.
I have a just base.
Your BAB is 10.
Yeah, well, like base, because I have 8 decks. If I am within 30 feet, I have a plus 25 to hit.
A plus
Oh, yeah.
25?
Yeah, because I get my dex and my intelligence.
Okay, so what's your intelligence?
5. And
Oh my
dex-
God.
My dex is 8.
The senile man is smart.
He is.
So that's
He's gotta know
13
how to
plus
afford it.
10.
And then point blank shot.
Oh,
And
okay.
then the plus 1 mastery or masterwork.
Gotcha. Very cool. Yeah, because you were like... Because this kid was like... I was working off of like a level 5. And so it's like, oh yeah, he got 18 to hit. And you're like, yeah, it's 28. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I think it would be like a 20. No.
I really hope that vent was just blowing.
Yeah, it would be a 20 if it's not in no 19 if it's not in 30 feet. And so I was rolling like 3s through like 8s.
Good
when I was
God.
doing my archery.
Still absolutely crushing it.
Oh, he's
The
over
war vet
here.
knows how to use a bow.
Yeah, we used to live right in that complex.
I used to live right over there.
Wow.
I used to live like right Literally right
Wow.
there. Wow.
If only it was still like
If
that.
only.
If only.
We'll make it work. We do make it work.
We do make
We
it
are
work.
making it work.
We are currently making it work.
Currently making it work. So then after we were all done with like party games and whatever, dinner was called. So everybody started
No,
moving
ballroom.
in. Ballroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't
Oh,
ever-
yeah,
we
everybody
didn't,
was
we didn't get
ordered
to dinner.
Into
I
the
got to
ballroom.
dinner.
Yeah.
You got to dinner.
The sun had finally set. It was dark in the sky, so the ballroom was opened up. Everyone was led into the ballroom
Except-
where the what?
Kasha stayed behind with Magic Ring.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you wanted to take a look at the.
Yeah, I
Surprise
wasn't
rooms.
convinced that the gem wasn't in one of the other rooms. Because I did not recognize railroading.
It wasn't railroading.
It wasn't, but everybody's moving into the new space. Oh, I wonder what's in there. The closed doors, wow.
No, that was your time to thief if you wanted to steal stuff from there.
Yeah.
So everyone's led into the ballroom. The ceiling is like is a glass ceiling, and so you can see all the starlight come in. And there's a huge ass chandelier, lit with like candles and stuff. But there's one part of it that is covered in like a little bit of felt that gets removed promptly, and that is the gem that everyone is looking for. It has daylight cast on it, so it fills the room with daylight. And then orchestra starts playing, everyone starts dancing, having a good time. So Kasha, what were you doing during that?
That's when I tried to go figure out how the cases worked with all the stuff inside.
Do you remember how the cases worked?
Yeah, there was like a mechanism where you had to like turn it and it would be lowered.
Yeah.
But there were two guards in there. And I was like, I don't want to deal with guards. And I couldn't immediately figure something out. And I'm like, well, look, we have a goal in mind. So I'm just going to go do that. Instead of spending 20 minutes here
Get
trying
paid.
to do something fun by myself.
Where are you?
I thought that dude was still on the road. He was turned off of it.
Going through the drive-through.
Drive-through liquor store. I do not miss living over here. So
Interesting.
rest of the party, I think Kasha joined up with the rest of the party, like pretty
Yeah.
promptly because you started dancing as well.
Yeah.
So it was Athurian and Vela that started dancing, right?
Yes.
And then you guys actually both rolled really well for that dance performance, so you guys were jiving it pretty well together, good chemistry. And little half elf. I keep saying like boy, I mean like equivalent of like human age of like 22. Half elf kind of stepped up and asked Kasha to dance, and he rolled very low on his performance. So like the entire time he was just trying to keep it together. So he was like staring at his feet the entire time, trying not to step on Kasha's dress. Meanwhile, Kasha and Vela were doing like eye motions and hand signals at each other
What's
to.
happening right now?
See, this is why I sent that message, because people fucking stop in the lane to pull in here, and so this entire lane gets blocked up.
I see.
It's fucking stupid.
We'll go to Bofa next time.
Go to Bofa next time.
We abandoned Dutch.
Or show up earlier and we can actually go to one that isn't this
Fair.
one.
Yeah,
Look.
we had dinner with my mom.
Inexcusable.
Inexcusable.
We have commitments.
We got time constraints. So yeah, we were using our team feet from across the room to signal to each other what we were going to do. And I think the plan for that was I was going to hand you the invisibility ring. Athurian was going to like just fucking toss Vela into the air. She was going to fly the rest
Just
of the way.
freaking yeet her.
And then figure
Yes,
out what to do
'cause
once you got up there. And
she
then I
does-
think Kiki was going to try to do the same thing. Or maybe it was
It was Ricky's character.
Ricky
It was
was
Ricky's,
gonna
yeah.
fly.
was going to cast invisibility
Yeah.
and then fly up there
She
also.
does have a fly speed, Vela does. She does not have any points in fly.
Oh,
Because I kind of reasoned it as nobody ever taught her how to fly.
that's
Mhm.
fair.
So she can technically fly. She's just
She's
not
not
very good,
good at it.
Yeah, me too, bud.
Yeah.
Me too, bud.
It's not going to change anything.
It's okay. I've got a blaster. It's fine. But these are college kids. We don't need that. So I think Kiki ran over to the large drapes on like the side of the wall and was going to basically climb up that and then jump toward the gem. And then everyone was like, wait, we can do this invisibly, so that we don't need to do that, please. And what was it?
Then right as we were about to execute the plan, like Vela had the ring and everything, Vaynor was like, "My friends, it is time for a feast."
Oh yeah, it was dinner time. By the time you guys like figured it or like got a plan together, he's like, "All right, dinner time," and basically decided to. Oh yeah, it was time to get everybody out. He was going to collect the gem again, so there was an elf near him that used Dimension Door to get on top of the chandelier, Mage Hand to grab the gem, and then put it back into a velvet pouch. I think most of the party stayed behind and stealthed while everyone was kind of ushered out of the ballroom and brought into the dining hall. Who listened and found out where the gem actually was like being held on the person?
I think that was Vela, maybe.
I think it was Ricky.
It definitely wasn't me.
Oh,
Okay,
Askelin?
then it was Askelin.
Ricky used.
Oh my God,
It might have been
detect
Kiki
magic.
also.
We've done it. All right, where the fuck do we go now? Right? I'm turning right.
Yeah, I would just park somewhere on the street.
This is a fucking night.
Oh
God.
my god.
It is a Friday night in the middle of a university.
That is true.
Can we just go to both
Yeah, let's just go to
right
Bofa.
now?
Somebody find a Bofa. We're going to Bofa.
All right, Dawson, pull up the Bofa, please.
No, don't.
Why?
Bosa. That's what it meant to say.
Yep.
You guys have
Yes.
poisoned me.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Posted donuts.
It's like
Yeah.
fucking Walking Dead. They're sprinting across the street. These fucking animals.
How about we just go to Mill instead?
We might as well at this point. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I fucking hate this place.
God, I hate college students.
Just burn it all.
Open 24 hours. Bosha Donuts.
Bofa.
Bofa.
Southern
So
and
one that's
Southern and
On the way back.
Yeah,
McClintock, so I'm just
I
gonna
think
go.
is it the way back?
I think so.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Let's get Ricky.
Yeah, let's just go yeah.
We're going for some donuts.
So some people listened in. Cautious rolled so high for her stealth, but some dude got like a nat 20 and found her anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, who do I screw over with this nat 20? So I just rolled a d6 to determine who.
But it's fine. I bluffed my way without. You didn't even make me like make a
Still
bluff
looks like
check
a
for that.
dead.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not, but
That's definitely a
stop
wall.
sign and then
It's
right.
definitely. Look, that minivan just went right. It's fine.
Stop sign right. You're back on Apache.
There we go. So.
There's fucking hordes of them.
Oh my god. You guys gotta do something.
So everyone basically cleared out. The gem was already sealed away, so it was back to being dark in there. The crew all stealthed, but one of the guards that was around Vaynor did get a nat 20. It did not seem fair at all for that nat 20 to be like, oh, I see everybody here, and then I tell my crew, and then the whole game is up. So it was just what?
Philly bees.
Philly bees.
I don't remember what I did. I rolled.
Yeah,
a
what
nat-
were you doing during this time?
No, I was like,
He
I was in
tripped
the
on the
room.
way out,
Yeah,
and
I
then
don't know
Vaynor was
what
like,
I-
haha, fool. And he
I
was
don't-
like, you'll pay for that, and then went and grabbed arrows.
I thought I remember. I think I rolled in stealth to try and like blend in with the crowd. But then I rolled in
Right.
that one, so I just tripped.
Yeah, and then you were like kind of on the floor as everyone got ushered out, and then Vaynor was just sort of clapping at you like, "Oh, my friend, I'm so glad you were able to attend." And then you were like, "Whatever, I'll," and kind of hoofed it out of
Dusted
there.
yourself off.
Yeah, dusted
Don't look at
yourself.
me.
You still had your bow, so you know you were fine.
Yeah.
One of the guards saw Kasha. Kasha pretended to be an inebriated white woman, and
It worked.
Why she gotta be white? What the fuck?
because Kaylee can be an inebriated white woman sometimes.
She's
I
playing
think
a character.
she's cat folk.
Yeah, she's an inebriated cat person. You
Bigot.
bigot.
That was such ferocity.
It's the venom off of that word.
So everyone basically got ushered out of the room except for Aetherian, Kiki, Askelin, Vela.
Yeah, we're all hiding behind the drapes.
Yeah.
And under various tables. I'm pretty sure that's where Kiki
Kiki was hiding underneath the table, yeah. So, Askelin was able to see that, oh no, my man dropped his bag. Askelin was able to see...
a tire.
Let's go.
What?
I thought they were stealing a tire.
Oh. So, Askelin was able to communicate that, communicate which guard put away the gem. What? Dinner and a show.
This is gonna be the most incoherent fucking podcast yet.
Constant
Fucking
distraction.
Tempe!
Let's go.
Get us out of here.
I hate this town.
I love this place. It's like a fucking cartoon.
There are so many things going on right now.
Fucking
It's like a clip
4
show.
miles that way is completely fine. But
Yeah, not even. Like a couple blocks
Yeah.
that way. It's just like
So, Askelin was able to identify which guard had the gem on him still.
look at the pet boys.
Askelin, Vela, Kasha, I think caught up with them eventually.
Yeah, well, Kasha drunken faked her way into a guest room, the guest room that was occupied by the dude. The guard walked me into that room and did not notice his friend tied to a bed with a pillow over him.
Yeah, he got a low perception, so he basically like creaked the door open, just shoved you in and closed it again.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I waited until everybody else was
That
in
would
the
have been a
area.
legendary moment if he had noticed.
It's like, well, now you gotta join him. I'm so sorry.
wait, that's Broadway. Continue. We're going to Southern.
Who gave him the map?
Your first mistake.
good God.
I mean, yeah, we should have known.
yeah.
My man fucking took us out the wrong way at fucking Zion.
Well, we met Mountain Man.
We did.
We did. Consolation prize.
That might come back to bite us. We still don't know.
We still haven't found him yet.
One day when we're playing D&D, he just kicks open the door. We all get a machete to the
He's
chest.
fucking weird.
He was one of the zombies. He saw us. We'll
Thanks for
never
the
see him.
ride.
Kicks up the door, waves at us, then continues jogging.
Oh, hey guys.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here. So, everyone except for Ethildon was basically able to follow the guards up to the master suite.
And Athurian didn't care.
And Athurian, yeah.
Because he was standing there, and then Kiki was like, spot me, and he's like, the bird has my gun.
Yeah, well, Athurian and Kiki, like, stayed outside, and I think Vela, Askelin, and Kasha all followed the guards up and, like, were able to get in through the door.
Because, because Bella and, Askelin both could be invisible at the time.
Yes.
And so they were able to easily follow.
Yeah,
That
and
is a
then-
red light.
That's a red light.
Yeah.
And so, Kiki is coming in from the outside, and there's a window that's, like, cracked open. And, she's like, okay, Aetherian, I need you to cover me. And then, like, runs out, rolls, like, a nat 20, does, like, a jumping skip, lunges, does, like, a squat jump off the railing, front flips through the ceiling, lands in the
What
window.
are you talking about?
Kiki jumps through the window fancily.
Kiki didn't do any of that. She just jumped straight up and landed in the window.
Yeah. I know, I'm just adding
Flare.
fantastic words.
But she's her own character. She wanted to flare it up, she could have.
It was a
It's
nat
Alex.
20.
Yeah.
Alex doesn't flare it up, though.
So what gives you the right to flare it up for her?
She appreciates other people flaring things up.
Did you ask her? Have you, like, talked to her?
She's commented on it before, yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you're making this up.
Okay.
I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced.
I don't believe it.
Alex isn't here to defend
You're a
herself.
fucking liar.
You will be held accountable.
So, and then, yeah, Aetherian's like, okay, I mean, the bird has my gun, so I can't cover you anyway, but whatever.
I'm just gonna stand here.
You guys are all in the room. One of you notices that the guard drops the gem into a lockbox, puts a
Take a left and then first right.
spell on it, and then they both walk out.
Yeah.
And then guard outside the front door of the master suite. Askelin, I believe, rolled to identify. I think she rolled like a nat 20 to identify the spell, and then also dispelled it. Easy peasy lemon breezy. You guys were able to.
I fucking hate that license plate.
what, 777?
Yeah.
Second right.
They're from California. You expect to like them?
Oh my God, 777.
Wow. The license plate should be from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Aww.
Not
Where
to
you can
confuse
get your
with-
gas station slot
There
machines.
it is. Promised land.
God.
Back again.
Back again. Hello, Bosa. Will you please take us?
Open drive-through. They have a drive-through.
They do have a drive-thru.
Oh my
I think the drive-thru is the only thing open 24/7.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we pause it?
Pause. 5 to
Yes.
10, yeah, pause.
We're back
And we're back.
again
Got a donut.
in a
Get attacked
Kofi.
By the Walking Dead.
Great.
I'm gonna get on the fucking freeway.
Do it. May as well. It's right there.
Alien.
Oh.
Do it. There's a. Almost curving your passenger
I know
tire.
my corners very well. I was not gonna hit that curve.
I'm used to truck width. I'm sorry.
So when we last left off, the spies were sneaking up into the place. We found the lockbox. Somebody
Dispelled
used
the
Dispel
magic.
Magic.
That was
I'm fairly certain
Askelin,
it was Askelin.
the magic girl.
Yeah. And then I took 10 to pop that sucker open.
I think you failed.
I didn't
And you
succeed
had to
the
roll.
first time. And then I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. Because I'd been rolling well all night until that moment. And I was like, alright, I'm just gonna take 10 because I have a item that allows me to do so.
Yeah. And you're able to pop it with your skill check and your take 10. It was exactly enough to beat the DC, so it was perfect.
Damn.
And then you guys got in the chest. It was like magic hand wraps for armor. I think a magic ring for armor or magic the necklace for armor. I can't remember which one. And then a headband of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And then the boots.
And
No,
the
the boots were somewhere else, I thought.
No, the boots were in the room.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the boots were in the armoire that Vela looked in.
Yeah.
That's where they were. And Vela also found a ring of alter self, because in my canon, people just use that as cosmetic surgery if they're rich enough.
Fair.
So, team got the thing, and then did you guys start climbing out the window?
Not yet.
No, they let me know that they had the gem.
And then he was starting his own shenanigans.
Yeah.
Tell us about your shenanigans.
So, after they went perusing through the upstairs, I just kind of like, I let them know, because Ricky has like the, whatever like message spell.
Yeah.
That we can like, as long as he knows where I am, I can message, or he can message me and I can respond. And I said, if you find the gem, let me know. And so when they found the gem, he let me know. I was just kind of biding my time in like the dinner hall until I got that message, and then I immediately started walking towards the door. And right as like the line of sight broke on Vaynor, I drew my bow after I plucked a couple arrows from the archery range, and then I did the fucking Indigo Montoya where he like cuts the cheeks of them, and I like just grazed him with an arrow, and then used haste and 160 feet sprinted away.
Run away! And Vaynor was like kind of stunned and didn't really move, but then all the guards were like, "Bruh," and started chasing you. I think you were able to just to like
Run.
Yeah, and like finesse around all of them. I think one of them may have caught you like a little bit in the calf with one of their sword
AoE on
swings.
me, yeah. He did,
Yeah.
like 6 damage.
Some,
It wasn't much.
and I think he literally rolled a 1 on his damage die or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
It feels bad. So Ithilden was able to get out. Did the rest of the company get their carriage going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went and
Yeah,
stole a
they
carriage.
hijacked because I jumped on it.
Yeah, it was Kiki and Etherean that were.
Animal handlers.
Yeah, they were animal handling the horse and like using the ride check to get the carriage going. So y'all stole the carriage, and then Ithilden basically running out of the front of the manor, looped around to where like the carriage port was, and then hopped into the back of it. And then as you guys were looking over your loot, in the hand wraps was wrapped up a card.
Oh yeah. Who drew that? Was it Ricky?
I think it was Ricky.
Yeah.
It was Ricky.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was the cricket.
So grappling, if you don't do it right, breaks your legs.
If you fail to break a grapple,
Yeah.
you break a limb.
Yeah, which gives you the exhausted status
Until it's fixed, right?
until it's fixed, which requires 40 HP of magical healing. Ricky says that's not that much. I don't really care. I mean, it's not like a terrible one.
It's just, it will always come up in a bad scenario.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, if it happens in the middle of combat and you don't have time to do 40 HP of magical healing.
You also like can't move.
No, there's nothing in there that says you can't.
No, because you remain grappled.
Well, yeah.
So it's like you're exhaused and grappled still.
So it's
like
even harder to break the grapple.
exactly. So like it kind of starts like a death spiral almost. Not that you guys are gonna be fighting Tuberis, but like
I mean,
What is that?
if we were fighting two bears, it'd be dead in one anyway. It
Is
doesn't
that
matter.
card based off of anything?
No. Well,
Yeah.
yes.
That's you, yeah.
When we were early D&D days, I was playing a monk named Copernicus, and
This was before I played with him.
No, you were
no,
there.
you were there.
It's when we were playing at Ray and Sophie's.
I don't. What the fuck, Copernicus?
He played it. He played
You
it
guys
literally
called me.
like
You guys called me Chappie.
I don't remember that at all.
he played him literally twice.
Yeah.
It was when we were in the Harrow universe. There was that like cricket man, and he was like, "Stop resisting," and then broke the fucking cricket's legs
I
off.
remember that. I just don't remember that you ever played like a different guy.
Yeah, that wasn't Ren.
Yeah, Ren hopped out because his fire princess died, and then he's like, "Wow, I don't know what to do with this then," because he was a 17-year-old half elf, which I did not think through when I was making the character initially, because it was my
Literally a
first
baby.
character. Yeah, literally like the maturity of a 12-year-old human. Was literally playing Finn the human, except it's the half elf.
Great reference, by the way.
Yeah,
Really proud of you.
thanks.
Very relevant.
I love Samurai Jack.
Unironically.
So
The last season's alright.
I think I watched one episode of Samurai Jack.
He came out with like, he wanted to like finish the series, so he came out with like the last season.
Jack did?
It's the creator of it.
John Samurai Jack?
Yeah. John Samurai.
Who also made Primal, which is better. IMO. Don't at me.
I've never heard of it.
It's there's a dinosaur and a caveman, and they just kill stuff.
Nice.
There's no dialogue.
As God intended.
It's really good.
It's really good. Alright, well, unfortunately, we can't end this until we have doors to close, so. Oh, I'm sorry. After getting back to Ithilden's Manor, everyone got their payout,
Yeah.
How
and.
much?
Like 1,000 each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then. Askelin's contact also showed up and was like, hey, there's a, scroll that was stolen from the church, and we kind of need that, so if you could get it back, please, I'd appreciate it.
There's orcs involved. If that sweetens the
Oh,
pot.
yeah.
Scroll of Gate.
Yeah, Scroll of Gate.
So what does Gate do?
Gate is a 9th level spell that allows, it basically opens up a portal to anything. It's interplanar dimension for beings who don't have planar shift as a racial trait.
What beings have planar shift as a racial trait?
Demons.
Tieflings, Asemirs, any outsider.
It sucks when you think about
It
it.
really makes me think about that.
They don't get into like level, what, like 13 or something like that? 15? It's pretty high up, but
Getting a tiefling to level 13,
that's an accomplishment.
Yikes.
That's gonna be a fucking solid one for me, dog. But yeah, we have to go to an orc camp, and I remember Vela not being happy with that.
Well, because initially it was almost like propositioned, like, oh, hey, take care of this, like, kill him. And then Bell was like, excuse me, we're not mercenaries. He's like, you can steal it too. I don't care. I just need the scroll.
And we're like, oh, theft. That's fine. I speak orc.
I'm not doing a non-lethal. It's just, you know,
We're not trying to kill people.
I'm not trying to kill.
They gotta try to kill us first.
I'll kill them. It's fine.
I know.
It's my
It's my duty to my God.
it's my like not. I guess it's just how it is. That she's never killed anybody before, so she's just beating the shit out of somebody.
Beating the shit out of somebody is different. They can wake up and then like walk it off. They'll go get healed. They're fine.
Yeah.
Killing somebody. Oh my God, that's like a lot. Like, I don't know if I can like handle that emotionally.
Gotta get that like Batman blurred line.
Where it's like he's probably
you beat
dead.
them within a fucking
Inch of the
millimeter. A millimeter.
And if they bleed out, that's their fault.
Yeah. Once your hands are off of them, it's in God's hands. Now.
God wanted them dead.
The fucking Zack Snyder, like, if they're associated with something that just so happens to blow up.
Yeah, Batman doesn't kill people. He just blows stuff up next to people.
Yeah.
That's not how Bella is. She's if she does end up killing somebody, it's gonna be like an actual thing where she's like,
It'll be a deal.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't emotionally prepared for this.
We'll let Aetherius do it all for us.
That's
Yeah.
okay, I'll convince you orcs aren't people.
Just sits us all down. It's like we gotta have a chat.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to get like a vibe check on if this would be like cool or not. So this particular contact is a psychic, and so that he can instigate a planar, not a planar, what is it called?
I don't know.
A mental planescape or something like that. So part of me does want him to be like, oh no, yeah, you can steal it. That's totally fine. And then like, Ithilden's kind of like rolling his eyes, and then he goes into like a mental planescape with you and Askelin later, and is like, no, yeah, you do need it. I do need you to kill them. I do need you to kill them.
Why does he need to go into a mental planescape? Why can't he just like wait for us to leave the room? Be like,
Wink
hey,
at him. Yeah, no, you can totally
that's
just
true.
steal it. Wink.
You're making things more complicated than
I am making things more complicated. This
He
is
just
why I
wants
wanted
to
to run it
flex.
by you.
He just wants to flex that he made a psychic.
That's cool.
That's good, I guess.
That's so Raven.
Oh my god, she's so cringe.
Welcome to the That's So Raven review
I'm not
podcast.
even gonna say that's a hot take, that's just a take.
That's just a take.
Lukewarm.
There's no temperature to that take. It's just
Just a milk toast fin sitter right
It's a
there.
room temperature take.
El Super. What's up, Cricket?
But yeah, we have next session, and then you guys are dipping for a
Yeah,
weekend.
you guys have fun figuring out what to do.
We're
Not having to drive.
going away for our 10-year
I'm gonna have to drive
anniversary.
anyway, so
Are you guys gonna try to carpool tomorrow?
no,
I close, so no.
Nah.
I ain't waiting on Austin's girlfriend. What the fuck? Sorry, Alex,
Sorry.
but I'm not waiting on you.
Nothing against you.
Yeah, nothing against you personally. I'm just a very impatient person.
I mean, hey, you could always pick up Ricky.
I could. I'm not going to, but I could.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Not probable.
No, I can't because I'm going to my grandmother's after I leave your guys' place. So
Oh,
Austin wants
gotcha.
to fucking hang out with me and my grandmother the day after.
Which would be cool.
That would be,
But I'm sure he's got his own grandmother to hang out with.
yeah.
Well, I have my grandma to hang out with after that.
Yeah, we can all go hang out with our individual grandmothers separately.
Yeah.
Let's have a grandmother
This is
party.
great
Come on.
podcast
Feels
content.
fucking bad.
Oh shit.
No, I can't talk about that yet.
Okay.
We're recording. Gilbert.
He's got a flexi of grandparents, what the hell?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Imagine.
I can't.
So are we going to hell next week or no?
No.
No.
Damn.
I think you said there'd be like 3 sessions before hell happens, right?
How long are you planning on this to be?
2 months?
3 to 4 months.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Maybe my dice will be here before the end of the campaign.
Maybe.
One can only hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the dice shop tomorrow and see if I can find you some like plain orange ones.
I got ones in my wallet. I'll drop you a tenner of one.
I'll get you a stack.
holding half a stack, not trying to flex.
And you can possibly get me some backup dice.
Are they still stuck in
China.
Somewhere. They keep ping-ponging
That's
around.
pretty big chilling.
I hate that she said ping pong and you said Bing Chilling, right? One after another.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and then the backup dice that I was gonna get, which was the original dice that I was gonna get, and then I spent like $40 on the box, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't buy a $50 set of dice.
Maybe.
They're orange glass dice.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I'll just fucking get these. I don't give a fuck. And those wouldn't be delivered until June 11th. So.
Oh.
Not even worth it.
Yeah.
Good lord.
This is tabletop gaming right here.
Is that is that from like an actual like website that makes dice, or is it just like some random person on Etsy?
It's Etsy. I don't think I've ever even looked at like a random website that makes.
I mean
dice.
the ones like there are like they have their items on Etsy, but they have like an external website where they just sell dice.
Well, that was the Etsy like shipment estimate was June 11th, and I was like, yeah, I ain't waiting that long, Chief.
Fair.
I'll just wait for my dice to stop ping-ponging around Bing Chilling.
Do you know what that's a reference
Yes,
to?
I do know what it's
Okay.
from. So you think I'm fucking stupid?
Yes.
That's rude.
Damn, I guess I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are. But in like a good way.
An innocent way.
You're stupid in like the way like
You're not cursed.
like bad
with-
is cool. Like
You're not cursed with like shitty meme knowledge.
You're not cursed with the fucking forbidden knowledge.
The forbidden
See if
knowledge.
my parking spot's still there. I'm willing to bet it is.
Alex probably ganked it.
Oh, she did. I'm gonna fucking kick her ass. Oh, she absolutely did.
Just park in the just
Is
park in that
Alex
U-Haul.
gonna be here tonight?
Yeah, she's here.
Does she
Let's
have no
fucking
excuse to not
go.
draw with
Oh
us?
my god. Pog?
I know where I'm gonna park. I love this guy.
I fucking he could have backed up like 2 feet and had that parking spot open.
Yeah, but then you'd be boxed in.
True.
Fucking stay boxed in, you're a U-Haul.
I know where I'm gonna
Oh,
park.
she got the kitten. Okay, thank God.
Nice.
I was gonna lose my fucking mind.
It's fine.
It is fine now.
It is currently fine.
It was fine before.
No, I've got issues.
I don't think it's really an issue to care for a.
No, I mean I was genuinely like I would not have walked in if I didn't think that kitten was gonna be safe.
You have a heart? What an issue.
It would have haunted me. Okay, good though. Good. Okay.
And hey, now that
Turns out she
kitten's
only
got a
grabbed
home.
one, and there's like 15 in there.
Oh my god.
You know what?
She's actually been going back and forth. That's like her 5th one that she picked up. I did want to joke, but it didn't want to be an accessory to a crime. I was like, I mean, I haven't seen that car ever move, so if you just wanted to break into it, like,
Sure,
I'm not going
pop
to say
that hood.
anything.
This is my my secret parking spot.
How does
Nobody
planting
ever
the
parks here,
idea
so I
into
just
someone's
park here.
head count as accessory?
Hmm?
Does putting an idea into someone's head count as accessory? 'Cause
That
I-
does make you an accessory.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why suicide's technically illegal, is so that you can't convince someone to kill themselves, because that's how they pin the charge on you.
We'll figure it out.
The more you know. Can I get my cord out of there, please?
Are you gonna?
Help!
Oh God, it's looking at you.
It's looking at me.
It's looking at you.
Hello.
Creepy.
Friday? Oh no. Oh. Do you want your seat resting up?